right, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Find your seat. How's everybody doing online? Slowly but surely coming on in. Ready for a great meeting. And we're going to pivot. You know what a pivot is? Where you change. So I was sitting there in a meeting and I go, Chad, you have the team meeting. And I went, you guys never listen to me anyways, right? Yeah. That's true. Thanks, Chris, for being transparent. And I sent a text to Yana Hayes and I said, Yana, who's doing your team meeting on Thursday? She goes, me. I said, great. Let's just trade places because you don't listen anyways. So your team meeting today will be led by our former PC coach, top producer, and team leader at KW Signature.
Whoa.
It's all wrong. It doesn't matter. They're all one office. So Yana Hayes is your leader.
You know, I actually saw one of your team meetings last week. No, it was like 3 weeks ago. And I heard Chad and I'm like, no, let me come over and fix it. I'm kidding.
You got to stay behind the desk or they can't see you.
Oh, sorry. I like to move a lot. So let's start all over again, okay? What I'm going to say is Happy Wednesday, Keller Williams Southwest. And you guys are going to say the same. Ready? Happy Wednesday, Keller Williams Southwest.
Happy Wednesday, Keller Williams Southwest.
That's you guys. You just say Happy Wednesday. All right, let's do it one more time. Okay, reset. High energy. Happy Wednesday, Keller Williams Southwest.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Keller
Wednesday.
Williams Southwest.
It's like we are going to list the house today. Hi. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Yana Hayes. You know, 2014, I was probably just like you, sitting there, brand new, your first team meeting, didn't really know any better, right? And here I am, 2022, from ALC to being a mentor, to a team leader, to investor in a market center. And I just love what Keller Williams in general has to offer. So thank you so much for having me here today and allowing me to lead your team meeting. I'm super excited. Before we get started, is this anybody's first team meeting? Would you mind to stand up and to introduce yourself?
Today is my first team meeting. I'm excited. Still talk about this. Oh, okay. Today is my first team meeting. I'm Tony Jones. I started my real estate career in March. So I'm really excited to be here and learn from all of you fabulous realtors. So yeah.
Welcome. Anybody else? No? All right, moving on. Oh, this is my favorite slide that you guys copied from us. True story. All right, every single week, there is something or somebody to be grateful for. Maybe divorce, a baby, new listing. Anyone would like to share? All right, Tasha?
So I said in our ALC meeting that I had a listing I felt like was over ice, but I want Chad to know that it's over.
Yeah, right. You were wrong.
I did see an appraisal thing.
There you go. Yeah, sold it.
That's awesome. All right, one more bucket fill, gratitude.
I had my very first closing this morning.
Congratulations. Super excited. Barbara, we have one more over here.
Good morning, everyone. I am grateful for two people. I'm grateful for a lot of people in Keller Williams and my family, but this week I'm grateful to two people. I'm grateful to Verna. She's an amazing lady and she's guided me so much through the process of real estate and easy to communicate with, filled with wisdom, and always ready to listen. I'm grateful for her for always supporting women and everybody in Keller Williams. And the second person I'm grateful to, she's not here, She's a real estate agent. Her name is Mohado. I am grateful to that lady. I started my bold. I've been going through a lot. A lot of people don't want to say about their downtime, but I'm somebody that is very realistic. When I'm down, everybody around me will know that I'm down. And when I'm up, everybody around me that should know that I'm up. And that is what life is all about. Sometimes we're down, sometimes we are up. I'm grateful for that woman, and she's not here, but I want her to know that she understands what it means, women supporting women.
Yes.
She's the reason why I'm wearing this wristband, and I'm grateful for Keller Williams for supporting me and everything they have been doing to help other agents. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful. By the way, did you guys know that last year, Keller Williams has been named as the best place to work for women? How amazing is that, right? Awesome.
So just wanted to share, thank you guys for that. Many of you may or may have not known that I did lose my father, and last Friday actually laid him to rest. And I just want to say I'm very, very appreciative, almost overwhelmed with gratitude for all of those who have stepped up to help me in some kind of way, support, be an ear, or just, I don't know. It was just so much, and it is overwhelming. So thank you, my Keller Williams family, for all that you guys do.
Last gratitude, ma'am.
I just want to say that I got my first deal under contract, and it's gonna close in May.
Congratulations.
He is out here working hard every single day. Absolutely. Every day.
Not to make her call. Every single day, she doesn't miss Monday to Friday, that I see her, she is here making calls. Everyone around her is doing what they're doing, but she's still on that phone.
That's awesome.
And she's involved. Great job, Mike.
Congratulations.
It's a rare occasion when Madam Barbara will speak up for somebody.
All right. Wonderful. Few classes and events that you guys have coming up. Norman, tell them what's happening.
Well, let's go through the slides.
Okay.
Every one of them has a slide up here.
All right.
All right, so y'all been hearing it. The MS 150 is coming up and it's this weekend. Okay. Crazy people ride from Houston to College Station on a bike. Crazy people. Chad's one of them.
Chad, is it your first?
Pickle juice. Yeah, he doesn't know about the pickle juice yet. But Jamie Castens is another one. CW is another rider with us. Okay, so we're gonna be riding out this Saturday. Can we go to the next slide? This is where we're gonna end up starting in the Houston area. Next slide, please. Because everybody's asking me, where are y'all starting from? Where are y'all starting from? Well, here, Royal School Complex in Katy. That's where we're starting, okay? I think it's the same place. I looked it up and here's the address. Would love to have y'all come out and meet us there and greet us off. It starts at 8:30, but I think they start letting us out a little bit earlier. We'll be doing some videos there and some pictures. We'd love to have y'all in the pictures also in the video, okay? In the background, just come cheer us on with your KW red shirt. Yes.
Where do you finish?
Kyle Stadium in College Station. Okay, really nice complex, so nice. Okay, would love to have y'all come out on Sunday to come and cheer us in. Depending on how fast Chad's gonna ride, he might get there about 1:30.
Or I'm dead in my feet.
And then the rest of us. CW's group is a little bit faster than me and Jamie Castens and Lena. I don't know her last name. How do you?
Monteverde.
Monteverde from the Katy office is going to join us also, and we're all about. Joe will ride with y'all guys and super speed guys. But we'll just come in. I would think we're going to end up coming in about 3:30, 4 o'clock or so. Okay. So we're going to be spread out a little bit, but come and join. It's an event that you have to see. It's so big that you have no clue of how big it really is until you actually go and join us, okay? I think Brandon said he was gonna be there, and I think Melissa said she was gonna try to make it up there too. So, and Barbara maybe, okay? So, okay, just meet each other up there. It'd be great to see y'all guys.
Awesome. All right, blood drive. You guys have a blood drive coming up May 10th, 9 a.m. until noon. I'm assuming there's gonna be a bus in a parking lot. Here's the QR code. Guys, it just takes 20 minutes to save a life. Who over here is gonna donate? Would you mind to raise your hand? Awesome, perfect. Thank you so much for your commitment. So please don't forget, May 10th. All right, you guys also have a fabulous series coming up with Sydney and Norman. Set up, command, and your DocuSign. Saturday, May 6th, 9 a.m. till noon. Oh, it's gonna be in the signature office in the training room.
Sure of it.
Look, you gotta be intentional. No, just kidding. We are here for both, and you guys come to learn DocuSign. So hop on 99, exit Fry, and we usually also serve breakfast. So if you need help with DocuSign or command, Sydney and Norman will be there. All right, AOC minute.
And let me go first because
All right.
I speak less. Okay, do you know what season are we in right now? I mean, in Keller Williams,
Yeah.
we're in bowl season. Okay,
We're in bowl season,
Yeah.
yes.
one thing that stuck up on me that what Cody said is about what separate you between you and others. Okay, so that is what bring you the most business is the context. He specifically, emphasize having more contact in your database. And the rest of the stuff is important. Yes, it's important, but having more contacts in your database make you more money. And when I heard that, I never focused that. I speak to people, I never put them in my database, never service them. And when I think back, most of my business are the people that I know and they give me referral. That makes sense. So go get more contacts.
Yeah, is it next one?
Next slide here. I am the.
Oh, you are the clicker.
There we
Okay,
go. Play the video.
well, it's a step-by-step interaction. So
Yes.
everybody, first step, take out your phones.
Everyone take out your phone.
Everyone take out your phone.
Like, we're all on the ALC, this
I
is
am
the
not.
tech committee. You're in the committee, not ALC, but we need other tech people on our committee as well. I'm the chair, but we're all on the tech committee. And this is just really simple. Everybody take out your phone. Everyone has an iPhone, right?
Wait.
Everybody pull out your iPhone. Well, excuse me, everyone has a cell phone. We're gonna go to the command app. Excuse me, a smartphone, online as well.
Go back.
It's okay if we don't go back. It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. So we're on a smartphone. We're on the command app. Everybody's on the app. At the bottom, you're gonna see on the home page, you're gonna see the home button at the left. The next button is your contacts. I want everyone to click on the contacts. Are we all there? Yes. So from the contacts, go to the top right and we see the word import. Everyone sees import? Tell me to hold on if I need to hold on. Import, okay, so we're right at import, we select import. Import to personal account, we're gonna say continue. What this is gonna do, and we don't wanna select all, not yet. We wanna actually, if you have good contacts in your phone that you wanna get to command easily, you can hit select all. Right now I have 1,744 contacts. Some may say John, the lawn guy. I don't want him in my command like that. So select good contacts and they're gonna go, you maybe do 20 at a time. Because so we're at that page, say just select one. Select one contact at the top right, continue, just to test it out, begin import. and then we select continue. And it's gonna have the KW green. And then once you do that, of course, that's when you go to the Mesh's class and he can show you all about getting all those contacts on smart plans. So hopefully this was helpful to everyone. Yes.
Yes.
It says the process cannot be undone. Are you sure you want to continue? So if you happen to click on one and you go through the process, are you able to undo it on
The command website. So like say if you want to delete them or you need to edit that contact, you can do that. That's why I said, don't select all. Choose a few at a time to make sure everything's correct. So you don't have a lot of contacts that may just be, I met him at Starbucks. You want to get good contacts first. Once you have that cleaned up, but you're building your database. And contacts means contracts. That's what we learned at Bowl.
Awesome. All right, Greg. I heard you are really good at marketing.
Yeah. I get the clicker, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. So how's everyone doing today? Good, good. We got some good energy in this room today. Just a few updates. I have some few videos to show you guys as well. So one, I know last week, a lot of you received the email from my team regarding headshots. Everyone got an email? Yeah, so we just want to make sure that, we have the most up-to-date headshot because we're like, right?
Like me.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so we want to make sure we capture your current essence, and when we have marketing materials, things on our social media, things that we send out to you guys, we want to make sure we have the most up-to-date visual. We're going to continue to grow on that because we're going to start sending emails requesting your logos and things like that as well, even bios. So things that on our KW website or the marketing materials, we want to make sure we have something very consistent for you guys. So that's that. So Shredding Hunger, who was there on Saturday? Wow. So we had a great event. Kimbra, when you help us give us a quick recap on what happened for Shredding Hunger, and then I'm gonna play a video that shows the entire event.
Yeah, we had a great turnout of volunteers, and thank goodness, because we had turnout. I have never seen anything like the start that we were faced with. The guy was still trying to figure out where to park the truck, and we had people lined up like 20 cars already at 9 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, spent a lot of time apologizing that things were slow. And I was like, but we can't start till 10. And they were all like, that's okay. It's a beautiful day. I'll just wait. So that's good. We always keep track of, to the best of our ability, with hashtags, how many cars came through, where did they hear about us, because that matters. I'm a statistics nut. So I counted 110 cars, and I know there were more that got turned away because we did face constant fear of truck being full. And we wanted people to know that they had a choice to wait and see, or you may want to just move on with your day. So that was a 10% increase in traffic last year to here. And then we had donated $1,023 in cash. And then 2,234 pounds of food. And I collected 41 email addresses that wanted to be on our newsletter notification so they'll know about future events with us, which I thought was a big win. So to me, it was awesome. And I also have Linda up here because she's really involved with the East Fort Bend Human Needs Ministry. And I wanted you guys to know the fact that we didn't bring in as much food by poundage as we would like to have seen. We were trying to fill their pantries up. This is mid-year. We're about ready to head into the summer. Families aren't going to have free lunches and all that stuff. So it's a really important time for us to fill up their pantries because they serve how many?
7,634 families last year. Over 12,000 children didn't go hungry. Over 1,000 kids got school supplies last summer, or for obviously the school year. We provided over 700 holiday meals. So people got everything they needed for Thanksgiving, Christmas. And we also have a program called Backpack Buddies, where we fill the backpacks of kids who are at risk of going hungry. And it's done in the nurse's office, so nobody else sees that they're getting, food put in their backpack to go home for the weekend. And we served over 3,068 children last year for that.
It's a big deal, yeah, yeah. So that's why we support Eastport Bend Ministries so much, is because that we just know that they're really big, they're organized, they've got a great volunteer base. And it's impacting our county. We love to see that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for what you did. Next year, I'd like to see us double the poundage in food. Even if people aren't shredding, let's get the food donations. That used to be our big thing back in the old Army days when I was a new agent, and that was our food drive every year. And then it just turned into a shredding hunger. Question.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, the elementary school I do partner with the food drive, we postponed it to May because they're doing STAR testing, so we're gonna redo it in May again. So we're gonna give that.
Super. Awesome. That's great to hear.
That's great.
Can we get like that information given to the grade so that?
Absolutely.
put it on our KWSW25.com and agents can reshare it?
Yes,
This is good.
absolutely. We like
Yeah.
to help people understand their impact.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I just want to add too, I mean, the people that come in, you know, we serve what I call the working poor. These are the people that clean your homes. They're the ones that mow your lawns. They're the people that do the menial jobs. We also serve a lot of senior citizens who just can't make ends meet, and a lot of people who are sick. You know, people have cancer and just, you know, it's medication or food. So, I mean, these people are, you know, they really need help. And the amount of people coming in this year has doubled since January of coming in looking for food.
The economy's squeezing.
Yeah. So,
I have not. I'll get on that. Yeah. Yeah, we saw it go out to the sides. We're like, oh, yeah.
Totally ended up being.
We've also had it suggested by our fearless leader that we should go ahead and double down on trucks next year, move it faster, and we wouldn't be sitting there constantly worried, is this the last car? So I'm taking that to heart. I'd like to see us do that for sure.
I'll put a box limit, the guy came at 15.
That too, but you know, yeah,
Let's get some trucks.
let's just get another,
Get more people in. Get more-
right, bigger and better.
yeah.
I have about 20 bags of food extra from our Battle for the Charities event that I would like to give to you.
That'd be great.
Right.
Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you. So now I'm gonna play the video of Shedding Hunger.
Sorry.
This is our 7th annual Shredding Hunger event where we allow our customers and clients to come out and shred some important documents at the same time giving back to East Fort Bend Human Needs. We had a great turnout today. Beautiful day, great volunteers, but a fabulous day. We thank you for your support, supporting a great local ministry and a pantry, and we filled up the trucks. It was a great day.
So the video is gonna be sent out when we mail it in our newsletter. It's gonna be on our Facebook, YouTube, KWSW25. And of course, this is content for you guys to share as well. So how many of you guys are connecting with your database? All right, so Tanya just went through that where you add people in your database. This is an easy shareable piece of content for the entire office to use. So definitely share this video. We missed the morning crew. Oh. So also that same evening, so our office is, really active. That same evening, we're sponsoring the HBREA Gala, the 2023 Gala. LaDonna helped lead that. She's involved in the organization. I'm gonna play a video of the event that we sponsored, and LaDonna is gonna come up and talk to us a little bit more about the HBREA.
I'm LaDonna Parker, a member of the Keller Williams Agent Leadership Council, and HBREA stands for the Houston Black Real Estate Association. Our mission is democracy in housing. We believe that everyone should have an equal opportunity to own a home, invest in real estate, and pass on generational wealth through real estate. What does Keller Williams have to do with this event? Well, by being a sponsor and supporting local efforts to level the playing field and promote democracy in housing, that's what Keller Williams is doing here. And we are happy that on the ALC, we tell our agents, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, no matter where you come from.
Is the recipient of the Realtors of the Year is LaDonna Parker.
I am honored, humbled, and quite surprised. And we never lost sight of the mission. And the mission is democracy in housing and making sure that our people are represented no matter what. So I just want to say a special thank you to everyone that has supported me, and thank you again for this distinguished honor.
Thank you. LaDonna, you want to add?
I was surprised.
Yeah.
So, first and foremost, having watched the previous videos with the shredding hunger and all, I just want to say how proud I am to be a part of Keller Williams and this market center, KW25. And thank you, Chad, because the thing that resonates with me watching both of those is that we give where we live. We give our time, our talent, our resources. And in my case, it's time, and pouring back into our communities, and it really makes a difference. And one of the things that I think distinguishes our market center is on a multicultural level, we have more past presidents of these different ethnic organizations, and I think any office in all of Houston. We've got Dan Goon, we've got Mike Wong, we've just got people who are always out there representing us. And again, I'm just proud that we have a leadership team that stands behind us and supports us through sponsorship and trusting us to be good ambassadors for our office. Greg asked that I make sure you all know how you might be able to get involved with the Houston Black Real Estate Association. You don't have to be Black to be a member and take advantage of all the opportunities that we have. You can go to hbreahouston.org, hbreahouston.org. And because of Greg structuring the sponsorship package that he did, our broker is now a member, so you'll save a little bit by joining. So the office is now a member of the association. And again, I'm just delighted and honored to be in business with all of you.
Okay, I have a little bit more. Okay, Red Day. Winona, Natasha, come on down.
Okay, everybody excited about Red Day? Is everybody signed up that's in the room for Red Day? Raise your hand if you signed up, because I got the list.
I could tell you they're not signed up because we only have 39.
People signed up for Red Day. So here's the deal. Red Day is Thursday, May the 11th. It's 4 steps. Sign up on the Sign Up Genius. We're giving away a grand prize drawing, grand prize at the end of Red Day, but your name have to be on the Sign Up Genius in order to be in the drawing. So what are we doing for Red Day? We are partnering with Texas Children's Hospital. Araceli Lara will be here next week. She's a senior volunteer coordinator for Texas Children's Hospital. We are making 100 care baskets for kids that are in the hospital and kids that are coming to the hospital. Right now, we need donations right now. We want at least 4 items in the baskets that we're doing. The donation list is in the front, but here are the items that we want and needed donated. These are requested by Texas Children's Hospital. There are specific guidelines. It has to be brand new and it has to be in the original package. Now, Winona is taking cash donations, so if you don't want to go out and buy a donated item, she's taking cash. I've also been listing the Amazon links on our Facebook group where you can just click, purchase, and send to the office or whatever. So it's very easy. We need all of your participation to make this successful. We will be taking the baskets to Texas Children's Hospital on May 12th. So we'll need some volunteers. We'll have a videographer there too as well. So we need about maybe, how many cars we need? Like about 10 cars?
Yeah.
To get the baskets in? About 10 cars. So they will be there to receive the items. So it'll be a big production. So we want to make Red Day fun. I know we're not going to be sweating or anything like that. So this may be a little bit different, but this is definitely for a good cause. So we need everybody to participate. We have our sponsors. These are all of our sponsors for Red Day, and we're super, super excited. Everybody is ready, excited, all hands on deck. We're gonna have a good lunch. We're gonna have a little surprise.
A little surprise.
A little
We have a lot of
surprise. We have a
surprises
lot of little
coming.
surprises, but the main thing, Winona wants to have fun. I want to get the baskets done because I don't want to be stuck.
Yeah,
with trying to
she's
get the
keeping
baskets.
me on track.
Yes,
She's like,
'cause she's
no,
out
no,
here
no, no,
like,
no,
yeah,
no.
we're gonna have
We
fun.
gotta do the baskets first,
Have
and
to do
then
the
you can
baskets
have
first.
your fun. But if you've never been in the hospital with a sick family member, you may not understand, but if you have, that can be a little lonely.
Mhm.
So just imagine the smile and the note and how you will make someone feel, especially a parent who's there with a child. Been there, done that.
Right.
And sometimes it can be lonely.
And you can get the note cards. These are the note cards, and you can fill these out and leave them at the front desk. Winona has a sign at the front desk. So they're asking for like jokes, nothing about get well, anything like that. Affirmation, jokes for kids and affirmation. So, and I have a joke. So what did the paper say to the pencil?
I don't know. I just picked it up.
Anybody? You have a great point.
We'll see y'all on
Sign up
the
Red Day.
Okay, and then one more thing, the day after Red Day is the baseball game. So how many people requested their tickets? Well, if you haven't, scan this code, requested tickets. We have 300 tickets, so we all come out in a big way, have a good time at the baseball game. KW Southwest is the official sponsor of the Sugarland Space Cowboys, so great time to network with agents, have a few drinks, bring your family. The idea is that you bring your family, but if you want to bring friends or clients, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So that is May 12th. Scan the QR code. We are going to give out t-shirts, so KW Southwest t-shirts. We should have those available by next week. So that's all I have for you guys, and straight up.
You guys are so busy here that I wonder if you have any time left to sell real estate. Anyone? Okay, good. Just want to make sure you guys still sell some houses while you're staying busy. Awesome. All right, your new productivity coach, Israel Flores.
Hey guys, just really quickly, I'm Israel Flores, your new productivity coach. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. So if you're in the PC program, we're gonna have a meet and greet next Wednesday, Cinco de Mayo, pre-party. Dale Branch is gonna be helping us out. We're gonna have some refreshments and some fun. I just want an opportunity. So if I haven't met with you guys for y'all to come through, it'll be here, the Morris Training Room. So it'll be super easy for you to come, 5 to 6:30. Next Wednesday. Just come out, say hi, introduce yourself. I want to get some feedback from you guys in the PC program. I've already been talking to a lot of y'all, things that we need to improve on, things we need to organize, so we can get you guys into production. Okay, so come out and meet with me and have some fun. Cool, that's it.
Awesome. And Israel also mentioned that he will update the calendar that you guys have over here on the wall. So I'm super excited to get that done. All right, your assistant chief leader, Verna.
Okay, no BBL moment for today, but I am, we're going into a season where it's a lot of heat, and with a lot of heat comes a lot of activity, and with a lot of activity comes a lot of opportunity to not be safe. And so we're bringing in, not here, but in an environment where we can learn, a safety class for everybody. It doesn't matter your level of expertise or anything. It's right around the corner by the Target. We're going to do a safety class, self-defense class. So come in. It's really early in the morning. Well, not really early, but it's early in the morning. Have the right attire on. Let's get you protected so that you can help yourself as well as your client. So this is happening on May 19th from 10 a.m. to 11:30. Okay, that's it for me.
Awesome. All right, and this is me. All right. Whew, I got about 5 minutes left with you guys. And I drove all the way here from Katy. Just kidding. I live in Bridal Woods. I was so excited that I could actually work from here this morning and then again spend the hour with you. Well, I've been in real estate since 2014, and I've been actually mentored to many of the agents that are sitting here with you. So if you are brand new, congratulations, because you are really part of a great office with some experienced, strong leaders. I need to be behind the camera that truly believes that there's enough business for everyone to succeed. So congratulations. And Chad, your team leader, talks very often about going back to the basics. And whenever I was sitting in a business meetings just like you, I said, oh gosh, that's so boring. Why are we going over the MREA again? I read it all. Just really depends what kind of a lens you use to look at the foundation and the models that the MREA has in place. I had the opportunity to be in touch with some very successful real estate agents, from Joe Rothschild to some of the others across the country. And I realized that they have one thing in common. They all go back to basics. So what I would like to do is to go over the 9 ways the millionaire real estate agent thinks and give you a different perspective around each point. So we have 2 that are foundational, which, by the way, you can find this in the MREA, page 63 to 83, I believe. And the first one says, think powered by a big why. Whenever you join Keller Williams, and maybe it's your first day, they ask you, what is your big why? What is your big why? Well, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't have a clarity on what your big why is. Or maybe your big why has recently changed, because maybe you had a baby, maybe you had a grandbaby, maybe you just recovered from a long-term sickness, or maybe your husband just lost job. If you don't have a clarity on what your big why is, I just want to make sure that you guys know that that is okay. I want you to ask a different question to yourself every morning. What motivates you? What is the one thing that you think of when you open your eyes in the morning and why you get up and show up to this office? What is it that drives you to make that phone call to that for sale by owner that you really don't want to make? And write it down. And over time, you're going to gain a clarity on what the big why truly is. So write down your sources of motivation if you don't have a clarity. The second one, which is really big, think big goals and big models. Easier said than done, right? Big goals require big habits. And then the big habits are going to drive big models. Now, in the same time, small goals will facilitate small habits. Many times as a real estate agent, you go through BOLT and you hear from your BOLT coach, oh, I am an expansion in 36 market center. And maybe you sit next to Pinky that makes over $2 million a year. And it's very inspirational, right? And yet they all started just like you. And many times you think to yourself, this year I am making $500,000. Yes, this is it. This is my year, my New Year's resolution. And yet your habits are simply not there. If you want to really have a big goals, the big habits, really need to be big, meaning you wake up in the morning, you are really committed to the lead gen. You are really committed to hitting your appointments and do whatever it takes. So I want you to ask yourself a question and write it down. If I have a big goal, do I have a big habits? Do I have big habits? Adopt big goals, big models, and then start building the big habits. The big habits will automatically support your big goal. All right, number 3, think possibilities. I want you to ask yourself a question. Do you really think, meaning do you really from the bottom of your heart think then you can become a high achieving real estate agent? Do you really? Or maybe you have a child and your child is very talented at basketball. Do you really think that they believe that they can be an NBA player? Or maybe you're a fitness fanatic like Mona Knows Homes, right? Do you really think that you can be the best version of yourself and really lose 50 pounds and win pageants? Do you really believe in yourself? Super important. You know, when we are presented with a challenge, do you first think of the things that you could, do you first think that you could fail? Or do you automatically think, what do I need to do to succeed? If you want it, what must happen for me to get it? Right? And then think action. I'm gonna start with a little bit of a personal story, if you don't mind, that I did not even plan on sharing. Anybody over here has kids or grandkids? Yes? Okay. Do you tell your kids or grandkids to be the best version of themselves? Have you ever experienced your child or grandchild to experience some kind of a fear? Maybe it's from school, maybe it's from match, maybe it's from wherever. Yes? What do you tell them? Do you encourage them? You do, right? Because you believe that anything is possible. Well, see, a month ago, I have a 5-year-old. She had her first swim meet. I think she's pretty talented. She had her first swim meet and she was competing with 10 and under, right? She was the youngest one there. Immediately, everyone noticed. And it was a month ago, I'm lying, it was in February. And I wasn't there because I was at a family reunion. So my husband and my brother were in attendance. And I FaceTime her and I said, baby, you got this. You just have to believe in yourself, right? And then I see a video of her standing on that big, wherever diving board. She's so tiny. She's doing her streamline and they say, take mark, go. And all of the kids jumped and my daughter remained standing on the diving board and started screaming, meaning, "Ah!" As a parent on that FaceTime, my heart sank. My heart sank seeing my daughter fail, seeing her being disappointed because the fear overcame, you know, her abilities to go ahead and jump. And so as I return, right, we did a little bit of a real estate mommy coaching. You got this, baby. And I coach her that anything is possible. So this weekend we had a match again. She started crying as soon as we opened the door. I said, here we are all over again. Oh my goodness, maybe swimming is not for her. And yet I know she's a good swimmer. So I get on my knees, right, in the eye level. And I said, baby, you just have to believe in yourself. And when you are on that diving board, and I know everybody's bigger than you and you are scared, you just have to think to yourself, I am unstoppable. And I want you to tell yourself, I am unstoppable. Her turn became, she was a heat 34 because she didn't have a time at the end, right? All of the big kids are next to her and they say, take mark. And everybody jumped and she did jump too. And she ended up in the first place against 7 and 8-year-olds. And I am not sharing this to brag about my kid by no means. But as a parent, as much as you believe in your kids that they are unstoppable, there are people around you that believe in you. Because you quit your primary career to become a real estate agent. Or maybe you just had your grandbabies and you want to spend more time with them and establish your business in a different level, but that it can run without you. Wherever that is for you, I want to make sure that you guys remember who are the people that believe in you to succeed at a high level. Number 3, think possibilities. So again, do you really think it is possible to become a truly high achieving real estate agent? Number 4, think action. You know, at that point, you will begin to believe anything is possible and you need to start form plans. That's why Keller Williams has models and plans in place. And it starts as simple as the GPS, right? Your annual goals. No action leads to nowhere. Number 5, think without fear. Whew. Setbacks happen, would you agree? Yes? Anyone over here maybe didn't have a strong first quarter? Yes? That's okay. That's okay. Setbacks are also learning opportunities. Don't let the fear of failure freeze you into inaction, because that's exactly what we call the roller coaster agents do. All right, number 6, think progress. Now, it doesn't matter if you're currently earning $300,000, so this is your day 1. Progress is about quantity and repetition. Success is in the numbers. Millionaire agents think progress all the time. And guess what? Your mistakes are progress too. So every single listing appointment you go on and you don't get, that's okay, because that is a progress too. All right, number 7, think competitively and strategically. Playing to win is not a bad thing. You know, a lot of the lotto achievers think, can we do that? A lot of the high achievers say, why? Did somebody say we couldn't? Which one are you? Which one are you? Number 8, think standards. If you want to be really successful, you have to embrace standards. There's a great book, if you haven't read, that I highly recommend. It's by Mo Anderson. Anybody knows over here who Mo Anderson is? It's called The 7 Pillars of a Joy-Filled Life. When I first read it 5 years ago, it was a huge inspirational, because it's this powerful story of a lady that came from no money, living in the middle of, I believe, Colorado. Thank you, Oklahoma, and has built a huge business. Now, maybe you currently are in a position of hiring your first admin, right? Again, successful agents have to embrace standards. Hiring the right people is crucial. If you make a good hire, they can bring you sometimes from 20 to 80 million. Now, the last one is think service. What is your value proposition? Do you know? Because as I am having a lot of conversations with real estate agents, some of them don't really know what their value proposition is. So when you go on that listing appointment, why, as the seller, should hire you or you or you? Do you know why? You guys are in the office surrounded by very successful real estate agents that have been in the business for 10+ years. Go visit with them and ask them, what is your value proposition? And learn from them, because you guys have a very unique culture of sharing. Awesome. Well, that's all I had as far as the 9 ways the millionaire real estate agent thinks. And what I would like to do is, sometimes all it takes is for you to show up. Thank you so much for showing up to today's business meeting. And if you look under your chair, 2 of you will have an envelope underneath your chair. If you have an envelope underneath your chair, congratulations. Give it to Krista. Anybody over here has an envelope? If you have an envelope, stand up. We should have one more. Do we have one more? Somebody else should have an envelope under a chair. Only the ones that are occupied. Somebody else? Sir, actually, it's you that has an envelope. You were sitting on money all along.
That's exactly a great point, right? Thank you for showing up. Sometimes all it takes is for you to show up. So please embrace these 9 ways the real estate millionaire agent thinks. You know, look at it often. And if you don't have a clarity on your big why, that is okay. Thank you so much, leaders. Appreciate you. And I would like to go ahead and introduce our lunch sponsors. And before we do that, our partner, so Reliant, come on up. Hi again. Awesome, take it away.
Hello, my name is Yu Lin. I work for Reliant. Okay, so my value to you. Okay, today I happen to look at 3 customers' bill. They are over 20 cents. Okay, because a lot of people signed up last year, like August, September is crazy high. Okay, so right now it's worth to break the contract, even pay the cancellation fee, a few $100. It's better for those people who have a big house and have a very long-term contract. Is really save them thousands. When you, I mean, Reliant even pay you cancellation fee for switch you to from other company up to 150. Okay, so yeah, right now we have a special really good deal for agents. Really good price, and then you get 5%, plus you get 5% off, but only for the new customer. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, guys, it's Melissa. I'm back. Hey. I had pretty bad pneumonia for quite a few weeks, and so I am back. I was over there coughing. I'm not contagious. I'm sorry, but I'm here. So I miss you guys so much. I wanted to talk about the Pat app. Who uses it to give net sheets for their sellers? One person. Yay! How do you like it? Yeah, so everyone should be using it because a lot of people do ask me to do it for them, and I'm happy to do it all day, every day. But you guys can do it and brand it to yourself. You can put your own picture and put your own info. If I do it, it says my name and has my picture, which they have no reason to call me. You know, I'm a title company. You guys, I want you to call them. So if you go to the Pat app, PATTAPP.com/Melissa Lima. You should know how to spell my name by now. That is where you will find the app, and on the right-hand side, it's the profile. You can put your picture and all your info, Keller Williams Southwest, your phone number and stuff like that. So it's the Pat app. You can also get it on your phone. Just Google Pat app, PATTAPP. And I want you guys to use it. It looks so professional. It literally takes 2 seconds. It auto-populates our escrow fee, the title policy, any kind of like fee that we have, which are only a few compared to other title companies. So it's a great tool to be able to print and take with you and you guys look very professional. It's so easy. And if you want me to show you how to do it, I will. Please start using it because it is a great tool and it adds value to you guys and makes you guys look like rock stars. And it does a lot of other things too. My fun facts, I'm back with my fun facts. Humans could never land on Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Neptune because they are made of gas and have no solid surface. Thank you guys, miss you.
Can't sell real estate there.
Yes, you cannot sell real estate on those.
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
So I use the app, and the other day I was messing around with it, and I've got a client who's using AMCAP's new program.
Okay.
And is there some way to take out the PMI on here?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to go, and I'll show you. You have to go into the settings, and you can adjust it for just that estimate only. But there is a way to edit each setting. You can edit broker fees because I have one person at another KW who's on a different kind of team that her commission is 4%. And so that we have to go in for that estimate for her estimates and put 4% for the listing agent. And I don't just put 7 because then on the sheet it goes 3.5 and 3.5. So I have to go in and edit it to 4 and 3. You can edit anything on there. You can edit if there's like seller is giving like a couple $1,000s or like repair, or they're paying for a certain thing, you can add that to your net sheet, and it's just great. It's really user friendly and it takes minutes. So I'll show you how to do that. Awesome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Hey, in regards to your 100% financing program, it is still available. I quoted a guy last night on a $707,000 100% financing, no PMI in Veranda. It's crazy. So there's a lot of properties that still qualify. Please get with us in regards to where the property is located and can it qualify for that program. What I'm seeing a lot that you all might be seeing are seller contributions. There are guidelines and rules based on the actual loan program that the buyer is using in regards to how much of a seller contribution is allowed. You've got to get with your loan officer to know, firstly, the program and how much is the maximum allowable. We can't just pull a number out and say, because it says my closing costs are $12,000, that we're going to ask the seller to pay that. It's got to be inside of the guidelines. Conventional loans do allow a variation of 3%, and you can get actually up to 6% of the purchase price towards closing costs. You've got to get with your loan officer in regards to this. The closing costs need to go in a couple of different places on your contract. We're seeing it put in the section on the end of the contract where it's specifically for repairs. There's a dollar amount in there. An underwriter looks at that and says, this is in the repair section, and you're asking for $10,000 worth of repairs. That could be a hole in the roof the size of a truck. It makes the underwriter nervous when they see that. It makes them think there's deficiencies, there's problems with this house. Just do your due diligence. Be a perfectionist at completing the contract. It's going to help us as well. One thing that I know, Melissa, how many patent title company locations do you have here? 7.
Oh, and Austin as well.
Okay. So when you put on your contract that we're going to close at patent title, we would sure like to know which one so we can contact them so that we can get a copy of the contract and the earnest money and all of that. So yes, ma'am.
Says name of title company and then address on them. We should fill that in too.
If you're a good agent, yes.
You can
Yeah.
also open at one location that you like, a certain, like Kimbra and Linda, if they use Sugarland always, you can also close at a different location. We'll just send the doc the day before. So.
Great, but it doesn't help me. Get a phone number, get a closer's name and an actual address so that we can make certain that we're communicating with the right people. Thank you all. We're here to help. Yes, you're welcome. Kim.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing great. My name's Kim Dorcas. I'm with David Weekly Homes out in Stone Creek Estates. I see some familiar faces. Hi. But if you're not familiar with Stone Creek, it's just west of here, Richmond, Rosenberg. Great little community. It's got all the amenities your buyers are looking for: resort style swimming pools, sand volleyball, tennis courts, walking trails. It's really a pretty neighborhood. So if you haven't been out, I encourage you to come visit. The model home. I did bring some BTSA cards for you all if you want to pick one up before you leave. We're offering this for the next month and we had them made just for your office. So if you want to grab one and come out and visit, bring your customers. I think the biggest driving factor for that neighborhood is the schools. So if you have buyers with families that are looking for good schools, I highly recommend considering Stone Creek. Have them take a look at it. So that's great schools. So I also brought my business cards if you want to grab one on the table. I know when you're out and about driving, you've got people following you, you've got appointments. You might need to come up with some homes to show on the fly. If you want to save my number in your phone as your David Weekly rep, especially for Stone Creek, you can just give me a call and I'll tell you what we have available and try to accommodate you. So thank you for having me.
All right. All right, I trust you got some value out of today. Here's Anna's note she left for me to read. I like to watch people grow, right? Nothing gives me greater satisfaction in watching people grow and turn into the leaders. And Yana, when she showed up, I don't remember if you can tell me, she didn't have a database. She didn't have a sphere of influence.
She's from another country. And the one thing she had was a drive and a work ethic. She just outworked everyone else. You can be anywhere you want to be in this industry if you get up and do the work, right? If you make the contacts, that's the one thing that you have control of. So let's go do it. Real estate is the industry to power your life. So thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys all again next week. Make sure if you're in bold, who's in bold? Do your contacts. Okay, have a great day.